Let's talk about your quarterback a little bit, Dallas Goedert, because we first had Jalen Hurts on this program before the draft, and I said, what's a team going to get if they draft you? He says they're going to get this dog. That's what they're going to get. They're going to get a dog who's going to come there and just lead and just put it all out on the line, and he's been exactly that for Philadelphia. Can you tell me what was he like that the first minute that he walked into the building, Dallas?
Absolutely. Obviously he wasn't the starting quarterback.
Right.
He came to be a backup. But the second he walked into the locker room, all heads kind of swung towards him. He's got a gravitational pull around him, a tremendous leader, his work ethic. I just remember in training camp, like him making plays, and it's like, oh my gosh, who is this dude? Like, how did we get him where we got him? And what are we going to do with him? Because you could see right away that he was going to be a special player in this league.
Can you put more of maybe a story to the gravitational pull? You got an example? I know what you mean.
Yeah, so it would just be, at the time we had a lot of younger receivers in his class. I think we drafted 3 receivers, and, even though a lot of those receivers were playing with the number ones. It seemed like every time in routes on air, different throwing things, that they would tend to go with Jalen over Carson, and it was just, a little bit of they were the same age, but they were just drawn towards him with the swagger that he has, the confidence that he has at all times. Even being a backup, it seemed like he was on his way to be the starter the whole time.
Yeah, I just love his story. And I love what he's become. And I just love what he like. I think you guys, in the same way that you mentioned how Sirianni kind of stirs the pot, he seems to be somebody that you just follow. What's it like in the huddle with him for a big play?
Man, playing with Jalen just makes everybody's job easier. In the huddle, I've never met someone so poised, so calm, so cool, collected. It doesn't matter if we're up 21, down 21. It's, F it, we're going to win this game. And he'll look at you at some point of the game, be like, I'm coming to you, make a play. Or, he'll look in the huddle and be like, man, get this block because I'm going to take off right here. He's just so smart. He knows what the defense is going to do before they do it. And, his anticipation for things, what he expects and what he sees is always the same. And, probably the biggest thing is just how calm and cool and collected he is, no matter the situation. Sitting on the sidelines, just stone-faced, ready for the next opportunity. And, he always says it. We haven't accomplished anything. He started saying it when we were 8-0, and when we won the division, he said the same thing. Like, enjoy y'all hats and shirts. I got more to do. So he's never content with where he's at. He's always looking to climb, get better and better, and he wants to be at the top for a long time.
I imagine if he looks at you, Dallas Goedert, saying, "Get that block because I'm about to take off," and then you break the huddle. That's all you're thinking about is I better get this block because he's there for you. You want to be there for him and don't want to disappoint him. I imagine is that the mindset when you break the huddle after he says something like that to you?
Oh, always. Yeah, anything the quarterback says, that's the first thing I do. He's got all the power on the offense. He's the one that throws me the ball. So if he tells me to block someone because he's running, I'm going to try to get him out of the way and make sure Jalen doesn't get touched. That's my main goal, making sure he stays healthy, do whatever I can to make his job easier.
Catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku channel, 12 to 3 Eastern, for free.